Okay. So here you guys are. You just killed a bunch of those hounds. You found the gear to those men. They're all just regular stuff, not even masterwork. Bloodied as well. You didn't find anything of valuable in this general area, and that's pretty much where we left off at.
I seem to remember there being another little spot like north of the like cathedral-like thing or whatever that we needed to check.
Okay. Um. Yeah,
I don't know where this little area goes to.
there's a number of things you guys haven't checked out yet. We'll do the classic door. My favorite token. There are doors over there and some pathways over here. And...
It looks like there are some things for Nizzo to check out.
Is that what you want to do? Is go to the doors and first?
Sure, let's go to the doors first.
Silly question to know, but we already checked the scribbler, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember what he had. I don't usually carry the thing since I'm
He had that
fucking
falchion
giant-ass
that
plant.
was like nasty.
Oh yeah,
that,
now I remember.
we wanted to destroy.
I do remember that.
Or at least prevent falling into the wrong hands.
Yeah.
Oh man, so much nicer having a like regular size monitor.
I'm sure.
This program's actually usable like this. Alright, I'm going to look at the door.
Okay. You don't think they're
This
traps?
one right here. Okay, is there a lock?
It seems like it.
Did we have a key from this guy?
No.
I guess I'll check to see if it's locked before I do anything with the key, with the lock.
Okay. It does appear to be locked.
Okay, I'll just disable that then. Or attempt to, at least. That's a pretty bad roll, but
Yeah.
might be good enough. 35's pretty good.
You disable the lock.
Alright. I'm not gonna open the door actually yet because I don't... Is everyone actually here? Like... I still see Henrik and Abysm's tokens down there.
Yeah.
So... Are they actually up here, or are they
I don't
still
know.
hanging out down there with the Yeth hounds?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeth hounds are cool.
Just gonna move his token for him.
Okay, I'll open the door then.
Okay. You do.
Unless it's too heavy for me to open.
Nope. You open the door. It does take a little bit of your strength, but it's not too heavy to open. And... Oh yeah, Mantis. I did some further reading on that, and I'll agree with that. So Mantis has an announcement that he wanted to say to Matt as well, but I can say it for us if you'd like.
Yeah, we've been doing dark vision wrong. Light doesn't spoil dark vision as per core rulebook.
Apparently it says down there below that it doesn't distort its vision at all.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. A lot of GMs do that, so it's... GMs learn off of GMs usually, but... Yeah, so...
Makes
actually-
things easier.
Yeah, you figure that was something Mantis pointed out for the Thursday game, basically.
Yeah.
Um,
That'll help you with the dynamic lighting, though, that you'll have to change that shit all the time. Okay, so you open the door, and those who have dark vision will notice that the room's dark, but they can see that it is caved in and appears to be a dead end.
So if we wanted to figure out anything more about this, it'd probably involve burrowing or something. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go check. Out of these two doors, which one interests people more, I guess? It looks like this
These
one
are
up
double
here is
doors.
probably also a cave-in.
I think the double
Yeah.
doors are probably more interesting.
And this one looks like it's behind a
Because there are
cave-in,
two
kind
of
of.
them.
I don't know, though. I'll check that one first, then.
Alright. You think they are trapped.
Interesting. What sort of trap do they look like they have?
You see these little holes that look like bolts might shoot through them.
Okay. So this might actually even be just a normal, like not even a magic trap, but actually like a real physical
That is
trap.
correct. You don't think it's magical.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and disable that. I'll say the thing seems to be trapped and try to disable the trap.
Okay, you do. You know this is just a really simple trap. It was no big deal at all.
Is this door locked as well, or is it just trapped?
The door does seem to be locked.
Okay, and I don't have keys, so I'll just disable again. It's like Nizzo's element here. I'm like rolling low and it doesn't even matter.
Don't even matter. Alright, you unlock the door.
Okay. I'll go ahead and open these doors then. Now the trap's out of the way.
Okay. And it opens up into a dark hallway where you see another set of doors.
Okay. I'm assuming I have light from like Henrik's hat or something.
I don't remember if maybe you guys do. I thought you did communal dark
I think
vision.
I put
though.
light on Abysm or
Yeah, I
something.
put communal dark
Oh, we
vision
have
on
dark
it.
vision. That's right. I have dark vision right now then.
Or
okay,
we have
cool.
dark vision, okay.
Yeah, for like a couple hours.
Yeah. I know like it didn't matter as much also when we were out there because there was light coming from like the freaking Lamashtu symbol or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll check this first door then.
Okay.
Oh, that's a great roll.
You don't think it's trapped.
Alright, is it locked?
You don't think it's locked.
Alright, I'll try to open the door then.
Okay.
And it was trapped. Oh no.
And yeah.
Yep.
Actually, I think I have one thing I should check. I think I have a bonus specifically just for traps. It's probably not being calculated in there. Let me double check that though.
It's probably your rogue level or something, or half your rogue level. I forget what it is for trap finding.
Yeah, it's half my rogue level, so I should be getting a. So technically, I guess that 20 is actually for if it's just for locating traps, it would be a like a 26 or something.
You still die
But,
from the
yeah.
trap. No, I'm kidding. Small dunes of rubble and dust lie on the floor of this room, disturbed as if by the passage of pacing feet. The walls and ceiling are densely crowded with scribblings and markings. An image of three-eyed jackal glares from the wall to the east.
So this is just like another. The scribblings here. So the guy was just in here at some point as well, I guess. I'm gonna look around the room now, I guess.
Okay. Nothing really stands out to you, but your assessment's pretty fair. It looks just like the other room, the scribblings, different sizes. In Thessalonian, looks like Lamashtu prayers. You see pacing, so that's kind of evidence that maybe he was telling the truth, that he's been here at least long enough to pace and scribble.
Okay, nothing else interesting in here. Alright,
Mm,
I'll say, well, I don't see anything in there. I'm gonna go look at
Good
this
morning.
next door. Good morning. We've just opened some doors.
okay.
I'm gonna look at this one now too. Hey, there we go. There's a good roll. That'd be like a 39 for traps.
Is it just a what is it, +6 for trap finding?
It's plus half my rogue level. My rogue level's 13, so it's plus
6,
6
okay.
for finding and
Disabling.
disabling magical. Let's see. No, that's just traps, and then it also that's just trap finding basically.
Yeah. You don't think there's a trap.
Also, yeah, I think I can like disable traps by like actually like recovering the trap or something better than normal or something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, I usually just disable them anyway. Okay, is this locked is the other question. Of course.
You don't think it's locked.
Okay, I'll say this one looks clear too, and I'll just open it.
This room has partially collapsed. Cracks radiate along the walls and ceiling here. An image of a three-eyed jackal glares from the eastern wall, one of the cracks running right across its snout.
Oh man, that's blasphemous. Not that I care.
You know, right?
Okay, so I'll check this room out too, but I'm not expecting much here because yeah, so I'll look around in this room a little bit too.
Okay. You don't find anything in this room. It doesn't look like anybody really cared
It's not
for
even
it.
pacing or scribbling or
Right.
anything here. Okay. Like, the only thing interesting in this entire area, it's weird that there was traps here because the only thing interesting was that one room that looks like our friend out there was in at some point. But there's like
Well, it
nothing
might
else
be
in
I'll
worth
there.
go
trying to
look
read it.
in here again.
Nizzo, knowing that trap, you think that trap is maybe as ancient as this shrine is.
So maybe there used to be something here.
Who knows? Maybe he just knew how to activate it and deactivate it when passing through constantly, but no real
Yeah.
reason.
Well, maybe that's better than Nizzo's roll in here. Do I see anything that Nizzo didn't see in here?
Yeah, you don't.
Okay.
So that room just had like those Thessalonian scribblings.
Mm-hmm. More prayers to
Mhm.
Lamashtu.
No one. Okay, so Nizzo was able to read them.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's been, yeah.
We all know Thessalonian because we leveled up in that library and all took a point in linguistics to learn it.
How convenient.
Yeah, we were there for like a week or something, so it's just like, yeah, I was bored and learned Thessalonian.
Alright, you don't think
I
there
think
are
it was
any
like
traps?
3 days or something.
Close to that, yeah.
And no locks either on this one.
You don't think it's locked.
Okay. I'm not expecting much because it kind of looks like it's collapsed over here, but I'll try to open this door.
This door looks like it's been used a couple of times since the collapse.
Like recently? Okay. Interesting. So maybe I am expecting something in that case.
A low stone
Drink somehow.
rim surrounds a shallow pool of water that seems to glow with a soft radiance. The walls around the room are carved with large runes, and the ceiling rises to a dome above.
Okay. Well, if I were Amara, I'd be trying to get Nizzo to come check this out, right? I'll maybe say ask for Henrik to come look at it. Actually, though,
Yes.
There was a
Because-
reason, and that was because you probably wouldn't be detected. As opposed to me or Henrik, where we would definitely be detected, which is what happened anyway.
The joke is that he didn't have a knowledge, so he wouldn't have known anything.
I know that's why I thought it was hilarious. It's like Nizzo,
He
what is this?
probably
And
would have
Nizzo's
been
like,
able to
I
say,
don't
these snails look like they're not fucking normal dogs or something. I don't know.
know. I still think it was hilarious.
Or like, oh, I see the remains
That was like one of the
the
highlights of the
guards. These are
session.
probably not normal dogs.
Like Nizzo, come check these out. And Nizzo's like, what the fuck? This isn't a door. I don't get it.
I still think it wasn't that fucking stupid of me.
No, it wasn't stupid, it was just silly.
So like, I'm just looking around for yeah.
I'll perception with them, and I guess I'll detect magic as well.
Okay. With your perceptions, nothing's really standing out to you. You do not detect any magic. The water looks
It's just
pure,
like a-
but if you smell the room, the room doesn't smell all that grand. It's not like foul smelling. It's more like just a kind of a gross, musty smell, but not too foul. You can roll a knowledge religion.
Should the rules say I can't?
Well, if the DC's 10 or lower, the rules technically says you can.
Oh really?
'Cause it's
You
common
wanna trade one
knowledge.
for
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
it becomes basic knowledge.
Alright,
So I don't know
Henrik.
if it's a DC 10 or not then.
You're not real certain, but you
Apparently
think
not.
somehow maybe this is the shrine that he was he was claiming that he got brought back to life by Lamashtu. And you're thinking that this might be the means of how that happened.
But it's not magical.
Strange water.
But it's not magical. You know that it was probably just higher power doing their divine stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't understand divine magic super well, but what he does understand is that it can do some weird things. Well, I tell Nizzo that I don't think this room's going to be very important to us.
Nizzo seems a little incredulous about that because this seems to have some sort of weight to it, but like this room. But I'll take your word for it.
Just a sec. Can we see the bottom of the pool? You said it was crystal clear water.
Yep.
Is there anything at the bottom?
You look down and it looks like it's only about 2 feet deep, and there
Yeah.
is nothing down at the bottom except for pebbles from the ceiling that might have dropped from the dome.
When we return, we definitely, well, I plan on telling the priest
Does
about
anybody have any
this
holy
place.
water on them?
I don't, and I'm kicking myself for it. I really want to just cleanse this whole area. It's an affront to.
Oh, I'll close this door before we leave too.
Okay.
One thing I won't do is I won't reactivate that trap down there, even though I totally could. Just like leave it how we left it. But, yeah. Maybe go close the door, but not do any, not reset the traps or anything. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else really to do here then, is there?
There is. I think you guys just didn't notice it. Diana would have noticed it most.
The lower left corner.
Well, there's
still
this
a
like other
passageway.
like, yeah, there's
There's a
little
smell
patches of
somewhere?
passageway by the
Or is
dock.
there a smell?
No, Diana's kind of the only one that, like, whipped around in this general area. None of you guys really have passed this general area, but she did.
Down here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the passage I was talking about.
I mean, I guess we can go check that out then.
Let's go check it out.
Why were we down here again? Oh, we're looking for the flume thing, right?
Well,
Well,
no,
we
we were
were-
looking for like the reason like this thing happened because it's a big old sinkhole in the middle of
Oh,
Sandpoint.
that's right.
Also, we
missing
were
guards
looking
and
for the missing guards, which we found out are already
Yes.
dead, but... So we kind of already completed what we came here for, but...
We want to be thorough.
Well, this guy seems connected to the Runelords because he
Yeah.
spoke in Thessalonian and kept asking about him all the time and whatnot. And then he fought us. Okay, well, I'll sneak down this passageway using sneaky methods.
Alright.
And there's a perception roll as well.
Okay.
Oh man, okay, this is a long passageway. Okay.
And narrow.
I don't think our two large people are gonna be able to get through here.
No, Mantis will just do his favorite thing ever, squeezing.
I'm gonna, like, spawn combat on him one day, and he's, like, squeezed in the middle of shit, and I'm gonna be like, ha! The flank on both sides. Now what, dude?
Call out to Nizzo
No,
to don't go too far.
I have contingencies for this sort of thing.
Oh.
Where's my reduce animal?
Gotcha.
It's up here somewhere. I think. Maybe I didn't prepare it today. Oh, nope, I found it.
A door.
And I will wild shape myself. I am medium Diana's medium.
Alright, I'm gonna go and check this door out.
Okay, just one sec. When you get to the edge of the room, I'm sure you want a description of the room before you actually go into that room.
Oh, okay, maybe there's a reason I won't go in there then.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, the walls and ceiling and floor of this otherwise empty room are densely packed with writing, in many cases overlapping and tangled to near the point of illegibility. Four short lines stand out on the northern wall, carved into the stone, but otherwise alone on its face.
And are they in Thessalonian?
Yes.
What do they say?
It is the same line that you guys already found in the main room. The fifth line to that rhyme you guys have.
I gotta pull that thing up because I don't remember it at all.
Note 5-1.
Yeah.
The
The
fifth
fourth
line?
one or fifth line?
Yeah.
The Frozen
1,
Mountain
2,
one?
3, 4, 5. Yeah, the last one. And
Or-
now
or no,
you've
the-
come and joined.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's weird. But I don't see anything else in there. Like no danger, so at least
Danger-wise,
no
no.
readily apparent danger. And so I'll go check. I'll go do what I was saying before. I'm gonna go check the door. Do Nizzo things. I guess I can roll another perception check if you don't want, if you want me to.
Okay. You don't think the door is trapped? Or locked?
Okay. I guess I'll probably wait to see if everyone else comes, and if not, if people don't come join me in like about a minute or two, I'll go back and find everyone else.
They eventually make it, because they're not hearing yells from you.
So I think this door is safe to open, and I'm gonna try to open it.
Okay. You open it, and it leads into a dark, foggy-like hallway, and your trap senses go off, and you think there might be traps.
Okay, so I'll say that. I don't think it's safe down there. And I'll look for said traps, I guess.
Okay. You do indeed see the trap, to the point where you can disable it.
Whoops, what the hell? What type of trap is it? Just a magical trap?
It is a magical trap. You think that that fog-like area might create some sort of spell. You don't understand magic too well, so you don't know what kind of spell, but
Right. Okay, I'll try to disable device then.
oh yeah, you disable it.
That's not even counting the +6 specifically versus traps.
For those who are curious, it was a suggestion spell.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it makes you attack each other or something. I don't know. So is there no fog after I do that? Is that what, do I clear the fog?
Yeah,
Or
I guess
is-
that would be what would happen, is the fog might, like, go away somehow. I don't know. Do you have, like, a contraption that sucks all the fog up and you're, like, Ghostbuster or something?
Unfortunately, no.
No, bummer.
I have a Traveler's Any tool.
There you go.
Maybe it has like a little
A suction thing,
like
yeah.
mini vacuum thing on
Yeah,
it or
there you go.
something, yeah. And like a little fan pops out of it.
You're just sitting there fanning the
I
air.
don't know. No, like
I'm
I meant
disabling
like
the
a
trap,
spin,
guys.
like a spinning fan, like a modern day style electric fan.
Like a larger one, not like one of those handhelds you take to Disneyland with you. Battery powered.
Oh. Yeah, no, it would be like one of those. It would be like one of those little battery powered ones, or like USB charging ones or whatever. Ever seen those little USB fans?
Yeah.
Those things are so stupid. Alright, I'm gonna so I think it's clear now, and I'm gonna walk into here, and I'm gonna keep looking for like other traps because I don't trust this place at all. But
Lead the way, Nizza.
Oh, and for that detect magic abysm,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you do detect magic in this area.
magic up ahead, huh? Alright, well, assuming I don't see anything on the way there, I'm gonna go all the way up to the door and do Nizzo things at the door.
Alright. You do not think there are traps.
Is there a lock?
It does look like there would be, or is. English is hard.
Okay. And we still haven't found any keys or anything, like anywhere, so who knows what this guy was doing to get around. Probably teleporting or something, I guess.
He really likes dim door.
Yeah, so he probably was teleporting then. Alright then, I'm going to use disable device again. Pick the lock. Because Nizzo can't really teleport freely around.
Mm-hmm. You disabled the lock?
And then I'll open the door.
Okay, the door swings open. Do you go in or just open the door?
Just open the door and look in.
Okay. The walls of this room are decorated with flowing script and runes. To the north slumps a bloody human body, its limbs apparently broken in a dozen pieces. A low table against the east wall is covered with vials of colored liquid, and sitting on the inkwell is a quill made from a peacock's feather. Oh shit, I was trying to reveal.
So there's a dude in there, and I'm guessing I don't recognize him.
Let me take a look here. You
Also,
could roll a knowledge local.
yeah, I don't have knowledge of local. Does it look like he's been dead for a while? I rolled a perception. I don't know if that's want to be helpful in that or not, but
You've seen like enough of the Sandpoint guards at this point that you think that he's part of the Sandpoint militia.
okay.
He looks like he was maybe a little bit higher up than the others, but not. Hemlock's clearly the leader here, but maybe the leader of the group that went
Maybe
down
Henrik
here.
knows who this guy is then. But it's weird that he's here. I guess maybe the Scribbler teleported him here or something and tortured him. I don't know.
Well, it might have something to do with whatever's on that table.
The vials and stuff. Yeah, I don't really know anything about this sort of thing. So I'll kind of go in here, but make sure it's safe, I guess.
Okay, roll me a will save.
Okay.
We.
Pretty. Yeah, it's probably failed whatever it was.
Okay, give me 1 second here. Let me just check something really quick. Oh. Youch.
Alright, we gotta save Niz.
Give me a second. Working on it. Nizzo, as you step into the room, you take 46 damage.
I know
Okay.
what this.
You can apply that to yourself. The pain just
Uh,
hurts so bad as you pass into the room.
46. That means I have to do math. Give me a second.
59, I'll do it for you.
Means I'll be at 59 wounds.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I was just about to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else happen, or just take damage?
You just take damage, just this inner pain just hurts.
Weird, because I don't remember seeing a trap or anything.
That is correct.
That probably shakes me a little bit. Okay. But other than that, I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
Weird.
Does he like make a noise?
Yeah, probably. Like
I don't
screech
think
out,
so.
pain, like
Run
ow.
over and
Oh, he would.
look at Nizza, and I call to him. What happened?
You're away
You
from your
okay?
mic, Matt.
So I'd probably just
Yeah, I
explain
got it
when I
now.
walked in here, there was a very sharp pain. And I'd pull out my wand and start healing myself. So,
Are you thinking clearly, Nizzo? I wouldn't expect you to be that analytical if something hurt you that bad.
I don't know.
I'd start to detect magic.
Okay. You do detect magic.
I focus on it until I can locate sources.
Okay. You detect, let me just double check. Two bits of magic.
Okay.
One of them is strong, and one of them is also strong. And the locations. One of the bits of magic seems to be from that feathered quill that you see. And the other one, Henrik, is right in front of you, but also all around the perimeter of this room. The whole entire room's outlined
I
with
tell
this
everyone
magic.
that. Yep, there's definitely some kind of magic in here, in this room that's serving as some kind of weird magical trap. I don't know if I can really call it a trap. It's just
Knowledge
warding
Arcana that?
magic.
Yeah, technically, by Pathfinder terms, it's
Yep.
not a trap, but yeah.
All knowledge arcana, the whatchamacallit, the auras.
Okay, which one's for which? Do you have a preference?
The first one's for the big one in the room, and the other one's for the one on the quill.
Okay. So the first one, you know it to be abjuration. And with that knowledge arcana, you get to also know that it's a spell in place called forbiddance. Now, the quill, you know that it is strong divination.
Okay. I tell the others that the spell that. Okay, so the spell that's in place in that room is a powerful one. It's it's forbidding anyone who doesn't share the same, I guess, moral viewpoints as the caster. So probably it's gonna hurt anybody who's not evil.
Well, I'm already in here.
I tell Nizzo, yes, you should be okay now that you've passed through it. It shouldn't
Is it
trigger
gonna hurt on
again.
the way out?
I don't think so, but that quill there is magical.
You want me to grab
Can
it?
you dispel it, Henrik?
I'll try and dispel the forbiddance.
Okay.
I draw up my sleeves and I put my hands together. I need to get better at this, admittedly. Alright, so I have to beat caster level plus 11.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yep, you do it.
That's pretty good.
You dispel the forbiddance.
I tell everybody to hold back, and I'm just gonna he's gonna roll up like one of his like trouser legs and like gently stick his leg through it.
Like it's water.
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna
testing.
go back to using my wand a little bit, try to heal myself up
And
a
after a
bit.
moment, he gives everybody a thumbs up and says, "All right, I think we're." He'll move in.
I think that's probably good enough.
Henrik, you do recognize the guard.
Oh no.
His name was Jaren Besvier. He was just one of the commanders of some of the groups in Sandpoint. You often saw him with Hemlock, but I don't think you really interacted with him too much, but the whole town knows him.
I do remember one occasion where I shared one of that woman's delicious pies with the Sandpoint militia, and he had some very insightful things to say about the policies of Corvosa, because that's where he's from. That's now canon.
So let it be
I
written,
tell
Jaren.
Nizzo that I knew Jaren fairly well. He was a very insightful man.
Nizzo says, I'm sorry for your loss.
His memory will not be forgotten. All
How many
right,
guards
well,
came down here again?
I tell
There
the
was
others that the forbiddance is gone.
It was probably just like 4 or 5, plus this guy.
Okay. I think we found them all though, like because
Yeah.
the rest of them were torn up by the Yeth hounds.
Yeah.
Was there anything being written?
There was 4 total.
Yeah, I think so.
Um.
There's one in this room, but
It looks like the writings here are merely invocations to Lamashtu.
And what is so special about the quill? Other than it's
could try to spellcraft it with detect magic, I
Yeah,
guess.
actually haven't tried yet. I could use your assistance, Abyss.
I will assist.
We spellcraft the shit out of it.
I super assist him. He gets +2.
So that was a 36 spellcraft. Yeah.
Well, we could just take the higher of the two.
I did call out that I was assisting you.
Okay.
Okay. This one was a pretty high one, but you guys got it.
Teamwork. High five.
You identify this as an artifact
Oh shit.
called a Revelation Quill.
Blah. I love that destruction.
Yeah, that's pretty creative.
What the heck is the peacock spirit?
He's a bad guy from TNZ, I think.
It's a
Oh,
god you
okay.
can actually worship and get blessings as a cleric and stuff.
My uncle might have talked about the peacock spirit at some point. Wait a minute. My uncle had a quill just like this one uh in his own study, but it went missing.
Well, it's not this, I'll guarantee that.
Henrik can certainly think it was, though.
That's true.
If I can think it becomes canon. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. This thing.
This is the most prized possession of the Scribbler when he was alive. And when he was resurrected, Lamashtu returned it back to him as a gift. So this quill
sweet.
is as old as the Runelords, almost.
But this
So
thing,
yeah, it's basically able to cast divination every day. Whoa, well, I tell the others this is quite the writing implement. I wave my hands around in a clearly fanciful gesture. I say, this thing can tell the future.
well, normally I'd call bullshit on that, but that seems to fit with the sort of strange things we've been running into lately.
What about the other things on this desk?
The vials.
So you see about 17 ink vials. Nothing else appears to be all that useful.
Are they full?
Yeah.
Well, I tell the others, this quill will automatically fill any ink vial that it's dipped into.
And apparently
So
half
maybe
the
that's-
time it'll be randomly colored ink.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
was this so this stuff is just ink then?
Yes.
I said I don't detect any magic from it, but maybe it might be valuable.
Do I even have my own pen on me? I guess I probably would have something in my Traveler's Any tool that would work as a pen. So I'd maybe pull out a little piece of paper and try some of the ink.
I'll pick
Okay.
up another vial that he's not using and just appraise it to see if it's like any kind of like special ink.
It's just normal ink.
Alright, you appraise it, and it looks like it's just a normal, high quality black ink. Its gold value is 8 gold pieces, which is a little bit higher than your average ink. It's just a really good
Yeah.
quality ink.
Is there any green ink of this quality?
No, these are all black.
Nizzo signs his name on a piece of paper using the ink and his traveler's any tool.
Okay. It looks fabulous. Nothing
Well then,
special occurs of it.
this artifact.
Dang it!
I hate to be greedy, but this artifact is most likely better used in our hands.
Well, we are planning.
It's not like this isn't a particularly like evil artifact or anything, as far as we can tell, right? Like it doesn't seem. It seems relatively harmless. I mean, dangerous potentially, but
Other
not.
than the specific god that it's related to, the artifact itself doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't inherently malicious.
The
One way or the other.
artifact technically has nothing to do with Lamashtu. It was his before he even started working with Lamashtu.
Yeah.
But in his death, he lost it. And when she resurrected him, she returned it to him because she knew that it was his most prized possession, along with the ink. She returned the ink to him as well. So, religion-wise, you guys know that this isn't specific to Lamashtu, just specific to the peacock spirit. Which, religion-wise, I don't think any of your guys' characters actually know who the peacock spirit is, or do you?
Let me do knowledge religion. I might have heard about it, because my uncle's from Tiansha.
Okay, yeah, you know it's just a mysterious religion, during the height of the
definitely one that you're not
Thessalonian
going to
time.
find here. It's very obscure for us. Well, I look at the others and I say, I suppose if you don't mind, I reach out to take the quill.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And I put it in my my backpack.
So we might have to think of how we're going to use that to ask 10 questions of the mysterious peacock spirit.
But we also get once per day a divination as well, right?
Yep, once per day divination.
Yep.
Which is crazy good.
Once per week, once per week, contact. Other plane.
Yeah,
I think this will be
specifically towards the peacock spirit.
Which kind of worries me because
guess
they're
that
giving
was
us a
probably
powerful
Lamashtu.
divination item.
I may have been wrong about who the peacock spirit is.
Who, you? Oh, yeah.
Me. But yes, my character doesn't actually have.
Yeah. I don't even think the peacock spirit has an alignment. If it did, it would be like neutral, because it was related to monks. It doesn't even say on
Maybe
this
lawful.
wiki. Probably says on
Maybe
Hero
just
Lab,
a neutral
but...
deity of like knowledge.
I know it's when you're selecting a deity on like Hero Lab, it's an option.
Yeah, it is an option there. Yeah, none of these wikis.
But it's not listed with any. It's not listed with any alignment there either.
Okay. Yeah, it's just in a non-alignment. That's strange. But then again, ancient Thessalonian, I guess alignments weren't like... I guess they didn't really talk about him much because a lot of shit were evil back then. It's funny. Okay, what would you guys like to do now?
Probably head back to Sandpoint.
I think so. I think I'm satisfied with the anything that could possibly harm Sandpoint down here being dealt with.
I mean, we could bring this guy's body back up, I guess. So you can
Yes,
proper burial,
absolutely.
I suppose. Since at
Oh, yeah,
least
all of
his
the-
body's still mostly intact.
Oh, right, the other one's got eaten.
Yeah, the ones who basically got eaten, but this guy, at least, like he's just got all his bones broken and shit. But it's still a body.
Henrik, you know
Mhm.
enough about magic that you're guessing that maybe like a gentle repose might be why he's still in a decent condition right now.
Oh. Well, then it'll last long enough for the funeral. I know more.
There you go.
Wait a minute, hold on. We could bring him back to life. Why aren't we doing
I
that?
could.
We
I'm-
could bring them all back to
I
life
would
if we went that
require
far.
the oils. I do not have much money on
Well,
me
the other
right
bodies,
now.
they're like they got eaten. Like they're not even in a condition to raise dead or reincarnate it.
Reincarnate requires very little of the my character does. No,
Does
that's
it?
spellcraft.
It's expensive, I think, is the biggest hindrance.
Oh
on
yeah,
that.
absolutely, it's expensive. I'm just saying, if we're going so far as to bring one of them back, I mean, in theory, we
I'm
have the
willing to put
capability
forth
of
the
bringing
like
them all back.
4,000 gold to get enough oil to bring the rest of them back.
I think it's 2,000 per person.
However,
For what?
how they come back may not be within
Reincarnate.
our
Maybe it's 1,000.
control. Before we do this,
Outside appearances.
would they appreciate being in a different form? I know that some would not.
Well,
It is
it's
just a
still their
question to
choice,
ask.
I
Oh,
guess,
it's
to come back.
1,000 per. I
We
couldn't
could also
cast it
consult
today, and I'm
the
not
spirit.
sure if I have the oils on me.
Consult them. Like I've heard of people being able to do this, but I don't have that means myself.
No, I was talking about the peacock spirit.
Oh. I guess you're right.
I mean, this could just be
Either
a
way.
discussion we have in the daylight.
Yes, we should bring what we can back, and then we can discuss this.
So I need some small portion of all of the bodies.
Can we get
Or
enough of that from
reincarnation.
all of them?
Yeah, probably.
And I would need 1,000 gold worth of oils per body.
So it would be
Actually, I
just
might not
4,000 gold
even.
total then.
I might
Yeah.
not even need to spend money on it. Do you only have reincarnate, or do we have access to raise dead?
I only have access to reincarnate and some like cyclical reincarnate or something. What's it called?
I mean, I could
it's
probably
more
UMD a
expensive.
scroll if we had a scroll of it, but that's about it. We don't actually have anybody that's capable of like casting it themselves. But I could use the shit out of a scroll probably.
Well, I did just learn a new spell that is pretty handy for creating very expensive components. I just have to hurt myself a lot. But if you kept
Blood
getting my
money.
strength back, I could keep doing it.
Blood money's
I
pretty
could-
hilarious.
It
Well,
would cost me
I-
10 points of strength damage to get a 5,000 GP diamond that we could use to raise dead on them.
Well, I have the I have a wand of lesser restoration, so
I'm
with 50
invested in this
charges on
already.
it.
You
So
don't have to
I
ask
mean,
me.
I can always do that. It's probably a good use
But
of
how
it.
are we gonna get the raised dead scroll?
Yeah,
I
Magnum
mean, the
probably.
scroll already has the component cost in it, doesn't it?
That's right.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
Yeah, the scroll is just expensive.
Hmm. But raised dead requires more than like what we have of the other dudes, right?
I think so.
Oh,
So we might
raised
be able.
dead requires the full body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we might not be able to use raised dead on the others. We can only
We probably could use
reincarnate
it
them.
on this guy.
You need
Why don't we
resurrection
just
for.
reincarnate them?
Because maybe they don't
Our
want to
other
be gnomes
option.
or whatever. Or goblins.
I mean, I understand that these were people from your village, but they did die in service to the city itself, and there's no dishonor to letting them rest.
But they
Certainly
died
not,
to
although
evil Nethhound thing.
yeah, that's something that concerns me is that their deaths were very unjust.
Next to Lamashtu. A shrine of Lamashtu.
They should
We
at
can
least have the option of
sanctify.
coming back to life.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just
It's within
pointing
our
out that their
power.
service was complete.
I mean, technically, if they don't want to come back to life, they don't have to. So
Yeah, they don't have
there's
to.
always that.
That's right. I agree.
Yep.
We should sanctify this place, though, Abysm.
Oh, no, yeah, absolutely. Like when we get back to the church, I'm telling the priest about this, and we're coming back down here with the appropriate materials to cleanse it. I'm just don't have the means with me at the moment to do this right now. So why don't we take what we need to, head back, and then while you are taking care of the fallen, I can help the priest dealing with this matter.
I'll need to go to a place
Why
where
not?
I can buy, or where we can buy the oils necessary to reincarnate them. So I might require going to Magnamar.
I believe a
But I
teleport
also
is in
need
our
a day
capability.
to prepare spells.
Yeah, you could either teleport or use tree teleport.
That's correct.